Hey guys, so I'm here with my January favorites, and I'm doing this early because I'm actually going to go to school soon, so I wanted to get this in before the end of the month. As you can tell, my eyebrows I do not do because I'm getting them done this afternoon, so I didn't really want to do them and then have her wax them. It's just like too confusing. Anyway, I have my favorites, and I have about like 20 favorites overall, which I guess I found a lot of good products this month, I would say. I just think wintertime is a really good time to kind of like invest in products and like, I don't know, test out different ones because your skin gets different in the summer and the winter. So these are just some of them. I'm going to go through them fairly quick, or at least try to. Some are repeats, but barely any of them are repeats because mostly all of these I did buy this month, so, or like last month I would say. So here it goes. The first thing is I've been trying to do this thing where I say a candle a month, which one I liked the best and which one I burnt through. So I burned through a ton of candles like the past 2 months. I probably went through like 6 of these sizes, and then of the mini ones from Bath & Body, I probably went through like 7 or 8 of them. So I've been on like a candle craze, I guess you could say. So I have like 2 burning right now. But anyway, this one is called Autumn Day, and it doesn't even smell that autumny. It just smells very like naturey, I guess I would say. And it smells, I guess, somewhat of pumpkins and apples, so I guess that would be kind of autumny. Anyway, it says a crisp autumn blend, medley, celebrating the changing seasons and the beauty of the harvest with notes of fresh cut cider, juicy fig, and sandalwood. So yeah, so this is really good, and as you can tell, I burnt through like the whole thing, and my candles always burn uneven. Does anybody else do that too? So this one I've been loving a lot. And the next things are mostly, I guess I'll categorize them and do things like I would use in the shower, in the bathroom, and then like makeup stuff. So yeah. The next thing is this, which is the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle, and it's I guess it's the moist 3-Minute Miracle, and it's just the conditioner and revitalizer or whatever. And this one I love using. I actually like it almost just as much as the green one, which is the macadamia one, but I really like that one. It's like a little bit above, obviously, because they're totally different in prices and I guess just consistency and like formula and stuff. But this one is pretty good, I would say. Like, I like using this one a lot because I'm impatient for like waiting 7 or 8 minutes instead of 3 minutes, because 3 minutes is really good and I just don't have that much patience. The next things that I've been using a lot, usually I use regular floss, but this time I bought these Glide Pro Health Threader flosses, and I find the Threader ones super easy. They just have like a hard tip that you put through, especially if you have a retainer, which I have one that's like permanently in my bottom teeth, and yeah, so these work really well, and I like how they're single packets because it's not like anything gross. It's like super sanitary and travel friendly, which is nice. The next thing I use in the bathroom is this, which I've been loving to death. I don't know if I mentioned this in another video like recently, but it's the True Blue Spa Sugar Crystals Refreshing Citrus Body Scrub, and this is like in 6 ounces, but I swear I used like a little bit over half of it already in the past month, and that's what it looks like. It smells super citrusy, and it's just this body scrub. I try to use it like all the time because who doesn't like to scrub and exfoliate their body? And yeah, so this one I've been loving so much. The next thing is kind of like, I guess you use it in the bathroom, I don't really know, but it's this Bioderma. Everybody talks about this on YouTube. I got it actually for like $35, which is kind of expensive because in Europe they sell it for like $8 or something extremely cheap. And then to get it over here, because it's made in France, and it has all this French on it, so you can't really like read any of the back. But it's this, which is really well known on YouTube, and I got the biggest size, which is the 50 ml. That's probably why it was also expensive. But yeah, it doesn't say how many ounces that is, so I don't really know. But it works really good, and I think it would be comparable to this one too, which is the eye makeup remover. So like, this one's just like a lot more watery and less oily. This one's a little bit oily, but not too bad. And I've just been using both of these for my eyes, as you can see, like how much I used. That's like probably like how much I used in a month. And this is I haven't used this every day, so I can't really say that I use this one as much, but this one is definitely like more watered down formula that is more watery and less oily or any other kind of like anything else on your eyelids afterwards. The next thing is the Scandinavia Makeup Finishing Spray. And this is actually the 4 fluid ounce size, which I think might be close to the regular size of it. But this is by Scandinavia, and this isn't the Urban Decay one, de-slick or anything. But I ran out of my mini Urban Decay de-slick, but my mini one lasted me like at least 3 months. So this will last me like at least half a year, if not like a year, because I just spray like 4 or 5 pumps on my face, probably like 4 pumps. And it just sets all my makeup, and I love it. And I just got it shipped in. I had to wait like a month without a finishing spray, and it was real rough, let me tell you. And then this is the only other hair one, I guess, but this is like after I take a shower. I just use the 10-minute, it's a 10 Miracle Leave-In plus keratin. So anything with keratin is really good for your hair, and this is really nice, except the only thing I would complain about is that I've only used it for like, I'd say like a little bit less than a month, and I'm already down to here. So like, I'm already down to about here, and it's like almost halfway, so I don't know how that happens, but this kind of runs out fast, and I don't think I'm going to repurchase this because this small one is only 2 fluid ounces, and it was like $13, which I think is outrageous, but that's just me. But I like it also just to like detangle my hair a lot. That's like the main reason how I use it, and to get like shiny at the end for finishing. Okay, now on to makeup. This is just a little EOS balm. It's in tangerine, which I seem to like the tangerine better than the mint or the other one I have, but my mint would probably be my second favorite. But look how much I use. This is like just in the past like month or month and a half. And as you guys know, if you guys have seen these before, they're just like a round ball, but it's like get into a stubby. But yeah, I really like this, and I really like the tangerine. It's a good flavor, I'd say, or scent. I guess it's flavor. The next one are kind of like eye stuff. I have used the Buxom for the past month. I probably should like get rid of this one because I've been using this one like going on 4 months, I would say, almost. But it's just this one, which is, I think this is the full size. I'm not sure, but I got it in like a Sephora thing. But it's just this. It's really good because it helps with my bottom lashes, and it's really good for separating. So I really like this one. And then I have mentioned this in the other fall favorites, I guess, or October, November fall favorites. And this is the Be a Bombshell in Onyx. And I have been using like 3 or 4 felt tip eyeliners, which is really bad because they're going to dry out sooner than later. But this one I think is really good, and it's very like big compared to the Maybelline ones or any of those kinds, or even maybe the Revlon one. But yeah, I like this one a lot, and it's probably my favorite one out of all of them. The next thing is this NYC, which I just started using this month, and I love it because I mainly bought it for the gel, as you can see, because my eyebrow gel I actually ran out of, so I just wanted a cheap one just to get me by, I guess, until I find a different one that I want to use. But this one was like $2 or $3, and it's really good because it comes with this, which I do use sometimes for my brows, but then I can also use it for like a brown eyeshadow or something. I don't really necessarily need to stick it with my eyebrows. And then the next thing is a palette. I have like 2 palettes. One's high brand, one's drugstore, which is kind of nice to like mix it up. But these were on sale actually for $2 at my local Rite Aid. And it's this Fashionista by the Physicians Formula. And I guess they weren't selling that much, but I think they're super cute. And they have really good quality, like, eyeshadows for drugstore especially. They're super expensive usually, but it was like $2.50, which is such a good deal. And it came with all of these colors, which I love doing purple eyes, especially with brown eyes that I have. So this has definitely been a favorite. Now my go-to, I guess, cream shadow would be this one, and I have made a dent in it, if you can tell, but it is the Tarte Emphasize Eyes Amazonian Clay Waterproof Cream Eyeshadow, and it's in shimmering gold shimmering golden beige. And what's really funny is I discovered that these have just about the same amount as the Maybelline Color Stays. So, and they're about the same price because I got a pack of them and they were like $30 or something. And then these are like $6 each or something. So like, but this came with 4 of them and this is like $6 each. So you could get like 5 of them. I don't know. It's pretty close to the same amount of price too. But just look at the difference and how much bigger they look. But this actually holds about the same amount because these actually go pretty much deeper. But there is some glass that's wasted there. Anyway, I've been really loving using this after I put on primer and before I put my other shadows on. It's just a great neutralized color base, I guess you could say. And then my other palette that I loved is the Urban Decay Naked Basics. Now, I am obsessed with this because I really like how it has matte shadows. And I always use a shimmer one for my highlights. So it's really pretty and I like it a lot. I find it very versatile too. And now I have like a couple more, bear with me. This one is a bronzer. I did use my NYC for like the longest time, which is right here. It's this one. I feel like it looks like I haven't made a dent in it, but I did use it like every day for like months before. But it's just this one. You can still see like the sun imprint on it. And this is in Sunny. But I really have been liking this Princess one. I'd say it's a little bit darker, but it's by Wet n Wild instead of NYC. But it's just slightly darker. You can even see, I wonder if it's going to show up on camera. So it's just slightly darker. Not a whole lot, but you can definitely like see a difference, I'd say. And this one is just like way better bronzer, I think. And it works a lot for like olive skin tone if you don't have like super pale complexion. But yeah, and this is in 741A Princess. And it just looks like that. So I've been loving that as a bronzer. And then this Dream Bouncy Blush. I really was keen on buying them because a lot of people either love them or hate them. But this one I absolutely love. And it's in Plum Wine in 50. And it's this super pigmented color. But when you put it on your cheeks, you can like build it up or like not. Depends on how you want it to set. And I really like it. It's super versatile. Another one, another blush that I have, but I just got this, so I wasn't sure if I wanted to put it in here or not, but it might be in like February or March or whatever, spring favorites, because I don't think I'm going to do them every month. But this is the color. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay Longwear Blush, and it is in Flush. It's just this really pretty one. I don't know if you can tell because of the lighting, but I am wearing it today, and I'm wearing a super light amount because you really don't need a lot because a little goes a long way. But that's how bright it looks. But then you can just like brush it out, and you can see it a little bit. I don't know if you, yeah. See, so you can just like, so it's not as pigmented, but it's still like there, which I really like doing, and it's going to last me a long time, so I won't have to pick up another one of these for a while. And then I have 3 face things, I would say. 2 are foundations, and 1 is a primer. So this primer is amazing, honestly. I really like it a lot. It's the Tarte Clean Slate Flawless 12-Hour Brightening Primer. Tarte has, like, the longest names, let me tell you. I have a lot of Tarte products here, actually. Anyway, this is just a primer, and I can show you what it looks like. This is a small size that comes in the pack of 3 for, I think, $9, which I think is a really good deal because they last me a lot longer than you would think they would. So I'll just show you the consistency real quick. So it's like this, if you can see that. And then it just is... It adds a little bit of like a pink thing, but not too much at all. And I really like it. It kind of like looks a little pearly, but yeah, I love Tarte things, as you can see. And then my last 2 things are foundations. And these are ones that I just purchased. I went through a foundation, I don't know if you would say phase, but like foundation thing where like I didn't know what I liked or not. So I tried like the Hourglass. It gave me a white cast. I don't know if it's done that to anybody else, but I spent like $60, so I returned it and I didn't like it. I tried Kat Von D, but it was not in my shade at all. I don't know what I was thinking, but I guess I bought the wrong, or ordered the wrong color, and I really didn't like how it felt. I felt like it was a mask too, so I didn't really like either of those. And then I went back to my Makeup Forever HD, which I really like, but then I was like, why am I spending $42 when I could get a drugstore foundation, like 2 or 3 drugstore foundations, or I could get another high-end one, which is cheaper. So what I ended up doing was doing both of those things. I got a drugstore one, which was actually on sale at my Rite Aid, and it was on sale for like $5, which is really good, but it's a Maybelline Fit Me, and this is in 220, which I like a lot, and it matches my skin perfectly. Like, I'm wearing it today and you can't tell at all that my face, if it's like a different color than my neck or whatever, but I've really been loving this, and the consistency is really good, and it hasn't broken me out, which is a plus. And then the thing that I switch on and off with is this one, which is the Clinique, and it's the Acne Solutions Liquid Makeup, and this is supposed to like not break you out. One of my friends said it did break her out, so I'm kind of like keen on it now, but it really is a light coverage, which I kind of like, and it has salicylic acid, which is really good because obviously that helps acne, but it only has 0.5%, but I guess you wouldn't want anything like stronger, I guess, on your face all day, which I like. And the only thing I don't like about this one is it doesn't have a pump, which is kind of a downside, and it's glass, but this one's super skinny and portable, which I like a lot, and it has kind of like a squeezy thing, I guess you could say. So those are all my favorites, you guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Bye!